Football is famous for creating unforgettable moments of joy, passion, and celebration. But sometimes, the emotions surrounding the game become so intense that they spill beyond the pitch and turn into something much darker. That is exactly what happened after Argentina's latest match, where what should have been a night of celebration quickly descended into scenes of chaos outside the stadium. Long before kickoff, the atmosphere was electric. Thousands of supporters filled the area surrounding the stadium, creating a sea of flags, chants, and excitement. Argentina fans arrived full of confidence, eager to watch their team perform on the big stage. The energy was incredible, and many believed they were about to witness another memorable night for Lionel Messi and his teammates. As the match progressed, emotions inside the stadium continued to rise. Every attack, every chance, and every moment on the ball increased the intensity among supporters. Fans from both sides passionately backed their teams, creating a loud and hostile environment that could be felt throughout the entire venue. However, once the final whistle blew, the mood changed dramatically. Argentina supporters celebrated wildly, singing, dancing, and enjoying what they believed was a perfect football night. But among sections of the opposing supporters, frustration and disappointment were beginning to boil over. What started as verbal exchanges soon became something much more serious. Witnesses reported heated arguments breaking out between rival groups of supporters. The tension escalated rapidly as insults were exchanged and tempers flared. Within moments, the situation spiraled out of control. Bottles were allegedly thrown through the air as angry supporters confronted one another. Panic quickly spread throughout the area as people attempted to move away from the growing confrontation. The scenes became increasingly chaotic. Families who had come simply to enjoy a football match suddenly found themselves caught in the middle of an unfolding disturbance. Supporters who moments earlier had been celebrating were now trying to avoid the violence around them. As the clashes intensified, police officers moved in to regain control of the situation. Security personnel formed barriers between rival groups while additional officers rushed toward the most volatile areas. Their priority was clear: prevent the confrontation from escalating further and restore order as quickly as possible. For several tense minutes, the atmosphere outside the stadium was completely different from the joy normally associated with football. Videos recorded by spectators began spreading rapidly across social media, showing emotional scenes, shouting supporters, and heavy police presence. Within hours, football fans around the world were discussing the incident. The situation served as another reminder of how powerful football emotions can be. For millions of people, football is more than just a sport. It represents identity, pride, and deep emotional investment. While passion is one of the reasons football is loved globally, incidents like this show how quickly emotions can become dangerous when frustration takes over. Thankfully, authorities eventually managed to separate the rival groups and prevent the situation from becoming even worse. But the images from outside the stadium would soon become one of the most talked about stories surrounding the match. And while chaos unfolded off the pitch, inside the stadium the football story itself was producing headlines of its own. Because Lionel Messi was delivering a performance that had everyone talking, while supporters were making headlines outside the stadium, the story on the pitch belonged to one man: Lionel Messi. From the opening minutes, Messi looked sharp, confident, and completely in control. Every touch of the ball created excitement among the crowd, and every attack seemed to flow through the Argentine captain. It quickly became clear that the opposition defense was struggling to contain him. Messi's movement between the lines created constant problems. His vision opened spaces that seemed impossible to find, and his decision-making once again demonstrated why so many people consider him one of the greatest footballers in history. As Argentina continued to dominate possession, the pressure began to build. The breakthrough finally arrived, and once Argentina found their rhythm, there was no stopping them. The attacking play became increasingly fluid, with quick passing combinations stretching the opposition across the field. Every forward move carried a sense of danger, and the confidence within the Argentine team continued to grow. Messi remained at the center of everything. His ability to control the tempo of the game allowed Argentina to dictate proceedings from start to finish. Whether dropping deep to collect possession or moving into dangerous attacking positions, he seemed to be everywhere. As the goals arrived, the reaction from the crowd reflected the dominance unfolding on the pitch. Argentina supporters celebrated each moment with increasing excitement, while frustration became visible among sections of the opposition supporters. The match also grew more physical, as emotions began affecting the players themselves. Several strong challenges resulted in disciplinary action from the referee. Yellow cards were shown as tensions increased and players attempted to disrupt the rhythm of the game. At times, the contest threatened to boil over completely. The referee was forced to intervene repeatedly in order to maintain control and prevent the situation from escalating further. Despite the physical nature of the contest, Argentina remained focused on their objective. Their organization, confidence, and attacking quality proved too much for the opposition to handle. Throughout the match, Messi continued to demonstrate the qualities that have defined his legendary career for nearly 2 decades. His intelligence, his composure, his ability to perform under pressure. Even at this stage of his career, he continues to produce moments capable of changing games and inspiring teammates. By the time the final whistle arrived, Argentina had delivered a statement performance. The result was more than just a victory. It was a reminder of the quality, depth, and ambition within the squad as preparations continue for future international competitions. For Argentina supporters, it was a night filled with reasons for optimism. For their opponents, it was a difficult lesson against one of football's most talented teams. And for Lionel Messi, it was yet another chapter in a career already filled with unforgettable performances. Despite the controversy and chaos that dominated conversations after the match, one thing remained impossible to ignore. When Lionel Messi is at his best, he still has the power to captivate the football world.